Good day, everyone. You are with the Home Base Gang. I am Lang Vidakovic and Verazon. Say hello, Ave.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, and today our topic is what are some of your crazy moments on public transport? This is not limited to any type of transport. Can be train, plane,
Buses.
boat, taxis, buses. If you consider a bicycle as public transport, that can be yours. So, Ave, what is your crazy moment? Let's start off with you. I'm not. Mine's embarrassing, so I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
I
start.
see.
Mine.
Right. Well, well, kind of starting off. I'll just go over like what I've already taken from public transport. So like trains, I very often take. Buses if I need to. Bicycle. I'll explain why not. Well, why not that often, basically. I guess the train, like Belgium
Train
trains.
is your favorite.
Belgium trains, my friend.
You love trains.
I adore them, but like every Belgian will confirm that taking a train, a local train in Belgium, is the start of an adventure.
Oh.
You don't know when you leave the station, and you don't know when you arrive. you never know. Like very recently, I was waiting with the train to like leave, right, going home from uni, and basically like they had to leave, right? It was time to leave, and obviously the train doesn't leave. Then you already know that there's something obviously wrong, and that is just the start of that beautiful like adventure. you already know, and they've not
just
announced it.
there.
Yeah, just everyone was waiting, and like the train was completely full. Like all seats were taken. Everywhere where you could stand was also taken. People were like literally at the door. Like you couldn't fit anyone else in, basically.
You have to see the trains we have in South Africa here. Some people are like literally hanging on the trains.
Oh, I've seen
sure.
that.
You've seen videos.
Oh, I've seen. If you guys have not seen the videos, just type in South African train, and
Please don't. No, don't.
Just do that, and you'll see
It's
some
embarrassing.
really crazy things.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, so like the train was completely full, and then you hear like the announcement bell ring going off, and you already know, oh god, what is it going to be this time? And they announced like two of the train parts, the doors couldn't like close down. But you know,
so they couldn't close.
yeah, like
doors
the
couldn't-
doors were like the two last parts of the train, you know.
carriages.
Yeah, the doors couldn't close.
Why didn't you just drive with it open?
Well, you can't drive with it open. Come on, if like somebody like falls or something, they fall out of a train. Come on.
What? Yeah, in South Africa they drive with the doors open.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, here you can't do that. Like here the doors must be closed. Like no, that's a no-go.
Like even like while the train's driving, yeah, people force the doors open and then they like they stand in the doorway like catching a breeze or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very unique thing. No.
Well, no, in India it's even worse.
Do I even want to know? I'm not
Want to
sure.
know what?
I'm not sure if I want to know how things are going in India.
No.
So well, yeah, everyone had to like step out and everything. So yeah, a lot of people just stranded.
But how long was it delayed?
30 minutes.
Wow.
Amazing, isn't it? In like a full train, like
Just for doors that didn't close, a 30-minute delay.
yeah, so like they had to detach all that then the train left after 30 minutes. And the funniest thing, you know, like my station I have to like step off is like basically like the last station the train has to go
Wow.
to. No, that's not even the worst.
What?
No. So like we're still sitting on that train. Like I guess in total on that train there were like I don't know how many people. Like let's say very roughly, right? 150 people.
Yeah.
Let's say all the people going to my station, the last on its actual track, it
Yeah.
had to do were like I don't know 20 30 people very roughly.
Okay.
And we arrived, you know, like everyone's happy because like finally we fucking got there.
Yeah.
And have a guess,
The doors didn't open.
the doors didn't open. So we left with the doors being open and we arrived finally after 30 extra minutes with the doors that couldn't like open. So first
Wow.
they were open and they couldn't close, and now we arrived and they couldn't
Why-
open anymore.
And then how long did he stay there?
It didn't take too long. I think 4 minutes, but I rather think they actually forgot to unlock them. I didn't think it was technical. I just think they actually forgot to like unlock them. So yeah, like it's not a
Oh,
crazy story, but like these are the things that I that I experienced.
Wow.
In,
I would have been pissed.
Well, you're getting used to it, honestly. You're really getting used to it.
Yeah, well, yeah, in South Africa, our public transport is very, very unreliable. We have three major types of public transport. So there are buses, which is a private company that owns the buses. Then you have trains, which is the government, and then you have taxis, minibus taxis.
Yeah.
But each one of there's literally all of them are equally pathetic.
Government,
Like-
private, or not, just equally pathetic.
The buses are either overcrowded, delayed, or they don't work.
Oh, okay.
The trains are always delayed. I mean, like every morning I use a car to work I use a car to campus. So we listen to the radio in the morning, and every morning it says the central line is delayed by 30 minutes. The northern line is delayed by up to an hour. So you just don't win here. So it's better just to walk than to take any form of public
Why is it
transport.
delayed
And
each time?
I don't know.
Like, I am complaining about this 30 minutes, but like, that happens 2 times a month, maybe? Like that extreme?
No. Ours is delayed every day. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know whose fault it is. But I just know it's delayed every day. Like, there's not a day that doesn't go by where they don't announce some delay on one of the lines. But anyway, the taxis are even worse because they drive like pigs. Half of them aren't even roadworthy. And in how many people can fit into it in a minibus? 14.
Yeah, about that.
But
I don't
You-
think
you
it's
have-
that.
you have taxis with like 27 people in.
27.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Half of them is sitting on each other's laps and the other half is standing somehow.
I can maybe understand the standing, but sitting on the lap part. is
No,
maybe-
you're not allowed. You're not allowed to stand in a taxi, my friend. I have license for, well, not for a taxi, but I have license for a truck, and you are not allowed to have any people standing in any vehicle except for a bus.
you do have a point there. You have a point.
Yes. But anyway, my crazy experience on a on public transport was, I'll have two actually. The one is part of, well, I went with a group of people. We went to some museum. It was actually a submarine we went to see, and since we went with an organization, we decided to take a train. And we made provisions because I mean we were a lot of people going, and we needed extra time for the train to stop at the station, and there were children, and they organized everything like that. And as the people were getting on, at this exact moment, a little girl was getting on, and as she was getting on, the doors closed.
No.
Yes. And then she got sandwiched in between the two doors. I'm laughing, but it shouldn't be funny.
That must have hurt like hell.
I don't know. The funny thing is, she was smiling while we forced the
God.
doors open. Yeah, she wasn't crying. She must have been like 12 or 13 or something. She was smiling as. No, wait, no. She was younger than that. Probably like 10 or something.
Isn't
But
it
she
like
was
such,
smiling.
such a detecting thing, like when the doors actually close and something?
My
gets
friend,
stuck
this is
there?
South Africa. This is South Africa.
Okay, no, okay. Well, we
We had
have
to-
that here.
We had to force the doors
Oh
open,
my god.
and then she could. The funny thing is, she was smiling. Like, I had no idea how she endured that.
She's
like-
probably like, if I just keep smiling long enough, it might just seem awkward.
It will look
like-
normal if I smile long enough.
No.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then, but she was alright. She didn't get hurt, and nothing else that bad happened that day. But anyway, moving on to my second story. This is a story of me, a very, very embarrassing story.
Oh, this is the part we've
this
all
is
been
the part
waiting for.
So, I was in New Zealand at the time, and we went to the city center, and
Of New Zealand.
yeah, of Auckland.
There we go.
Yes.
It's a bit more detailed.
Sorry, my bad.
I think.
And there we used buses. So, I don't think trains are very big there.
well, it's
they
a,
most-
it's an island, so like, well,
I think they mostly use trains for like cargo and that.
yeah.
But
probably.
the most used method of transport is bus. And I must say the buses are really good.
Well, if it's the only
compared-
way to transport. But-
Compared to South Africa, it's really good. So we took the bus to the city, and we spent our day there, whatever, and we got back. And obviously, in the city center, we spent the whole day, so we had lunch. And yeah, coming home, I needed to use the bathroom really, really badly.
That was getting
So-
interesting.
Yes. So the bus is driving, right?
Mhm.
And we coming home between 4 and 5. That's the time when people get home from work as well. So now the bus is full, and I remember clearly we were driving towards one of the malls.
Right.
So when we get to the mall, I'm the first one off of the bus. Run into the mall. Where are the toilets? No. The toilet, there's a problem with the toilet.
Oh.
Dude, I was nervous. I was literally nervous. So-
Did I?
I ran into another shop. I'm like, can I use your toilet? I know the water is off. Please just let me in. They're like,
Nope.
I don't know what their reason was, but they couldn't. And they couldn't let me use it. And there's nowhere else for me. There's not even a bush or something for me to relieve myself in. Otherwise, I would have gone in like a bush or behind a tree or something.
Playing a bush band.
My friend, I tell you, I couldn't anymore, and I I relieved myself in my pants.
Oh my god.
Now
Oh my
we
God.
still. This is when the bus pulled up to like an exchange point. So that all happened while I was waiting for the other bus to arrive, and yeah, now I need to get back onto the other bus, and it's all full because I got there last.
Yeah,
It's all full. The seats are all taken.
I can
So
see.
I stand in the bus with the wet pants.
Yeah.
So
I shouldn't be
that's
laughing
my.
at
That's well. I don't
this.
see
Yeah,
why.
yeah, it is kind of funny.
It is funny. I don't mind laughing, but
Yeah, but at that moment.
oh my gosh, I felt my world falling apart. Luckily that was before Instagram and that all got big. So
That
luckily I
would have
wasn't.
been funny. Then I would have been able to like now edit this and place a very nice picture of you.
Screw you.
No, maybe we can do some Photoshop anyway.
No.
But, no.
If you see Photoshop of me with wet pants, it's fake.
It's you. Well, in Belgium, public transport. Well, Belgium's small, right? So you
Yeah.
could say, well, yeah, it's easy to manage, but we do have a lot of people. To be honest, we've got about like. Let me actually like double check because like I don't want to be wrong. I guess it's 10 million people we've got here. 11 even. Wow. 11 million people in quite a small country. So that means like we have a lot of traffic and all that. So we've got like buses and trains are like number one.
Yeah.
And next to that they do ask us to carpool a lot, but that's not always. There's not always an availability because like you need to get there and you need to get there. Like in Belgium we don't work around our city that often. We mostly go to other cities. So like in those terms, the buses are quite fine, and the trains, those depend. It depends like where you want to go. Some trains have a very good connection, some don't. Like, if you take public transport in Brussels, it's really good. Public transport in Brussels is, like, perfect. You've got, like, buses which connect with the metro, and that connects with the train. Like, it's really good.
That's one thing we don't have here in South Africa. We don't have metros. So we don't have underground trains.
Well, I don't like the metro, to be honest. Like,
Why?
I don't know. I'd rather use the train than I've only used the metro twice, and I just
Are you scared?
no, why?
You scared or something?
No, like I just don't like the metro. I don't know, like it gives me this like
The scary feeling.
no, like I just no. I just don't.
scared.
I just don't like the metro. That like, there's no reason for that.
Exactly.
I don't like buses either, cause like, if there's traffic jam, like, rip you. We do have a lot of traffic jam, again, depending where you are, but when you take the bus, you're like,
Cape Town has very, very bad traffic problems. Like, I think we are one of the most congested cities in the world. I'm not sure, but we can be.
we can be.
Like, we've even built bridges, right?
Yeah.
Like, and no, listen. And then they were like, we don't know where to put the bridges end. So now there are half-built bridges. I'm sure we can put a picture of that somewhere.
Yeah.
There are half-built bridges that, like, literally lead to nowhere. And it's been like that for as long as I can remember.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's kind of pointless, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Now
I
they're
pulled
thinking
up a very nice thing here to answer your question.
Of?
Biggest traffic jams.
Yeah. Oh.
Biggest one, Beijing,
Cape Town.
China in 2010. Was
Cape Town every day.
was a traffic jam of 62 miles.
What?
Indeed, 62 miles.
Damn.
That's and the
Very
thing is,
far.
you can't escape it.
Why are there even that many cars?
I don't know.
Like, I would get out and walk. Literally,
Just
I
leave
would.
your car standing there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. In Belgium, let's say that Belgium's road infrastructure has not evolved with the amount of cars.
Yeah, the same, yeah.
Like they kind of
The
let
same.
everything the same, but there were like more and more cars eventually. So like that's a bit of the public transport is doing a good job though. Hey, like they are improving. They really want to get rid of those traffic jams, but there's certain points in Belgium that you know if you'll go to, it does not matter when evening, like even in the evenings, nights, there's always traffic jams, always.
Yeah, the same, yeah. Like, during the day, our streets are extremely busy. And, like, no matter where you go, the streets are busy. And for me, like, I'm like, what the hell? Don't you people have work to do?
Indeed. That's what I'm always thinking when I see somebody out of the window when I'm in class. Don't you have to work and do something? No, but I like public transport, although it has its very funny moments.
No. I'm not somebody who's.
No?
No.
You rather use the car and just do things
Yeah.
yourself, yeah.
Or walk.
Well, it has a certain freedom, you know, like if you are bored or like you want, or like you're thirsty or something, or you need to go to the toilet, you can just like pull over.
Ah ha ha.
You know I was gonna pull that joke anyway. But no, you like
Shouldn't have
you've got
told you
that
that.
freedom as well with the
I
bus
feel
or the
like
train.
I'm gonna regret this for the rest of my life telling you that.
Well, you might. Yes, you might. I think you'll figure it out in a week. Indeed. Anyway.
But anyway, go ahead.
we are on the same length here of. I
Yes,
think
go
we've
ahead.
discussed it very nicely. Public transport
Yes.
has its advantages, funny moments, but also disadvantages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking anymore because I'm scared you're gonna say the same word.
No. Anyway. Very nice conversation. Public transport.
Not
Let us
actually.
know in the comments what you think about it. Share your funny moments with us. Maybe we might make a video about yours and talk about that. It's always fun to laugh with someone else's funny moments.
Yes.
Right, Lang?
No, not my funny moments. Other people's funny moments.
Indeed. Anyway, make sure
If
to
you've
share it
got
with us.
topics, yes, if you've got topics for us for our next podcast,
Feel free to.
Yes, thank you. To drop that in the comment section or hit us up on any one of our social media sites.
All right.
Have we got social media sites?
Forgot to.
Well,
you can check them out. I'll place them in the description. Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see you the next time, and have a great day. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.